So the first album was Antimatter, and the idea behind it is you have a palette of sounds and tools in order to make something. And what I had at the time was Logic, um, and so I tried to work with that, and it came with a certain its limitations and everything. So I tried to make something using that. Um, a lot of it is backwards guitars and um, backwards vocals as well. I don't know why. And I tried to make that work. If you listen to some songs, I don't know if people can hear where they come from, but I definitely can. The Ocean. I was trying to do something like the Horrors. Um, um, Konishiwa is basically, if you listen to it, it sounds a bit like Deftones. Um, the Sleep is Freedom is kind of clearly trying to do some kind of Queens of the Stone Age Caius type riff. Um, Your Mistake was, I think I was listening to quite a lot of Beatastic at that point, and they had that kind of 90s um, rock thing, almost like Weezer, but with like shoegaze ideas behind it, and I quite like that. Um, I think this is the first album as well where I tried to do things with different time signatures. So it's not that weird, but I think Konishi was a 9/8, and I think there's a couple of songs in 7/8 or 7/4. I never know which one it is. Things like that, and I think definitely my most shoegaze song ever. It's got to be Prices on that one, and it's clearly just pure shoegaze. Um, it's I mean, obviously it's kind of influenced by Ride because you've got the big pounding drums which you don't get in other bands. Um, and I always try to do like I always like to have a pop song on an album because I think it kind of lightens up things at that particular point, which in that one is Abnegation, and very often when I think pop songs, I end up thinking of something like Perfect by Smashing Pumpkins, or 1979, that kind of new wavy pop song. I mean, I guess it's The Cure really at the end of the day, but there you go. And it finishes with this sort of slightly epic one, Winter Depression, which is lots of guitars and stuff. And that's, if you listen to it, that's kind of informed by Foles, I think. There you go.